Hello YouTube, Tim here, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to do a few things as I'm tweaking further the Manchu, now I guess it's 2.6 bow. I have its string here, and I wanted to show you. Put the knots together and measure up from there. You can see that the string on the left is just a tiny bit longer, right? Okay, so I'm going to shorten it up, and actually I'll probably shorten this one up too. So by doing that, I can show you how to take a finished bow like this and adjust it, which I think I've already shown it to you, but that was a long time ago, and if you're not looking for that kind of a video, I could see how it would be really easy to miss. I need to shorten it just by maybe a 1/4 inch or less. So go down here to the knot, and you see how one of these strands goes down, through, over, and out. So this is this piece. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that part of it and I'm going to slowly pull through. And you see that? Look at that. Already it works. Now I'm just going to go to compare the length of the loops. That's maybe even a tiny bit shorter now. But that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it. I wanted it to be a tiny bit shorter. So now that I have the length right, I'm going to take the slack end and pull it taut. Just like so, until it's tight. Then, grabbing the other side, likewise, just pull it till it's tight. So now you see we've basically doubled the amount of excess material here at the end. I'm going to go ahead then and I'm going to cut it off and melt it. I'll show you how to do that too. I think I've shown that to you, but again, you know, these things pass by really quickly and they're easy to miss. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'll take that, start about 1 inch below it and just keep it moving. You don't want to hold it in one spot too long. Keep it moving, keep it moving. You'll see it melt. You'll see it just start to smoke, and that's when you can stop. You're done. If you touch it now, it will hurt you. It's all melted, and this is basically melted nylon because the outside is nylon sheath. So if you enjoy the thought of burning plastic fused to your skin, go ahead, you know, play with it. It actually will cool down remarkably fast and you're not likely to really get hurt badly, but it still hurts like something else, just so be really careful. Let's check the length of the two strings again, and wow, that's pretty darn close. Now I'm just holding them at the top and pulling them. Okay, that's really, really close. I guess I could just leave it like that. So fine. We've taken that, and I showed you how to fuse it. One more thing that'll be interesting is to see exactly how much we cut off. We have here a grain scale set to measure in grains. My guess is we're saving half a grain or something insignificant. 1 grain. Okay. Is that really all that significant? No, not at all. Not in any way. But I've already taken off about 300 grains between the bow and the string itself. So every little bit adds up, bit by bit. We're slowly making the bow lighter and more efficient, and that's why, now that I've finished tweaking it and getting it all aligned, I expect this thing to perform very, very well. Large, light outer limbs. The inner limbs are PVC, obviously, and the 1 inch can store an awful lot of energy. The biggest concern that I have is that I'm not stressing it enough, which means I'm probably not drawing it far enough. Nevertheless, I think we can safely say we're going to be getting in the 180s with 454 grain arrows. Assuming that I'm up to the task, I will be practicing and I will be chronographing. Now that it's winter, we have lots of crappy weather, which means I'm going to be going outside and testing, hopefully before my fingers freeze and fall off. So we saw how to adjust the string, how to fuse it, just an idea of, you know, what it weighs. You can go and look on my PVC and archery quick reference guide, and I talk about, you know, the weight, the linear weight of most paracord, how many grains per inch you can expect, grains per inch for different string materials, etc. And so you can get a very good idea of, you know, what changes are going to do to the bow. And then you can look in that same guide and it'll suggest rough ideas of how that'll affect performance. Thanks for watching, YouTube.